The ice cream man just passed us. He's right there. We're in the middle of the desert and the ice cream man is here. My cousin has come to Bahrain for a holiday and I am trying to show her all the best things about Bahrain. We've already been to the Grand Mosque and we have done a tour of Maharak, but in this video we are going to Bahrain's most popular tourist attractions. Good morning everyone, we are at the Tree of Life today. It's right there. We're doing the big circular walk to try and get to the visitor center. It was a very strange thing coming into the desert today. So normally the desert is quite empty and there is nothing around for ages and ages, but this winter it has been full of camps. In the winter, it's very normal for people in Bahrain to go camping in the desert and it's really nice, but I've never seen a camp or campsite so close to the Tree of Life. It's very weird. Usually when we're here, you'll be at the Tree of Life and there'll be nothing for miles around. It'll be quite empty and it's really, really nice. So it's kind of spoiled that way. Sorry, I was very bright. But yeah, I don't know, it feels quite, I don't know, like it's like a letdown because there's so many people around. Well, actually no, there aren't any people around, but I mean like you've just got all these like camp or tents around and it just doesn't look very nice. The Tree of Life is one of the biggest tourist attractions in Bahrain because it's just basically this big tree in the middle of the desert. No explanation why. No reason why it would be here in the middle of the desert, and it's still alive. And that's the most surprising thing for me, because about 10 years ago it felt like it was gonna die any day, yet now it's still here.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow.
What's really sad about the Tree of Life is that over the years people have graffitied on the tree, as in on the bark they would kind of scratch their names or scratch a message into the, which kind of is I'm guessing is a nice idea for some people, but it's actually like the most disrespectful thing I can ever imagine doing. Amazingly, now that I've come back, it seems that a lot of the graffiti that had been done in the past, before every single branch that I see was covered in graffiti, now it seems that a lot of it's disappeared. And I don't know if that's because of the tree itself, like regenerating, or if they've stripped the bark and it's just kind of grown back. If they strip the bark, that's really sad. But even like now I see fresh graffiti, which is sad. People still are graffitiing on the tree even though they've been told hundreds of times not to, and sad. Why do people do that? Why do people have to ruin something so beautiful and so rare? How amazing has this tree grown so big for such a long time, hundreds and hundreds of years, in the middle of the desert. Apparently Leon thinks that someone's watering it. Maybe. Well, at least maybe at the beginning. So as I said, the Tree of Life is one of the most popular places to come to if you're a tourist, but it's not the most essential. You can definitely leave it off your list of things to do, just because so many people come here and it's not as what's the word? It doesn't make you feel happy, that's what I mean to say. But it is very nice to see, it's very interesting, but you don't need to come here to know about it, if you know what I mean. And we are now back in my favorite place, which is the Bahrain Fort. I love this place. It is definitely one of my top 3 essentials to go see in Bahrain. Usually I'd say to come at about sunset because it is a lot nicer and a lot cooler than it is right now. But we are running out of time, so we're trying to pack as much as we can into the few days that we have. I love the Bahrain Fort because it is such an interesting fort, really. There's so many different levels to it. There's so many different civilizations that used to live in it. What we see now is the Portuguese fort, but they have been able to uncover things all the way from the Dilmun civilization. And the reason why it's so high apparently is because it's been built on, like, loads and loads of settlements have been building on top, which is why it's so high compared to the rest of Bahrain. We just went into the museum, which was really nice. It's a very, very detailed museum, and it tells you everything about Bahrain. It tells you everything about the fort, and kind of tells you all the different eras it went through. Price has gone up, but it's still worth it. And if you don't have time to go to the Bahrain Museum, then this is a perfect substitute. Now, I've done loads of videos of the Bahrain Fort, so I'm not going to do another one today. I'll do a few clips because I love this place so much, but make sure you check some of the other videos. I have some where I'm explaining more, some that I'm not explaining at all, and then you just see the video, like the fort itself. But the great thing about this place is that they're still digging, they're still finding out what is happening or what happened at this fort. They're still uncovering things that we haven't heard of before, and it's amazing. It's never the same, it's always different.
Been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before.
Notice how different this looks. So they've had a team come out from, I'm not sure where, it was an international team, and they have been restoring some of these walls and digging further down. Scary. So yeah, this is, okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try to find a clip from one of my very first videos of Bahrain Fort and see if you can see a difference. Don't know if I have a clip, but I'll try get one. This is so nice. It shows that they really care about finding out what happened.
It was never built to last.
And for my last stop, we are going to the Camel Farm.
There's things in life you simply need to know about sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end. The end. There's things in life you simply need to know about sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering and sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end. The